Welcome, everyone, to the Tethys Shipyards. I am Takeshi Yamato, the Yard Master, joining our host, the Housecoat Gamer.
Yo.
Our next hero ship on the list is the USS Federation NCC 79161. It is a Devron class. It is a Devron class ship, probably a refit Galaxy, but who knows?
I do.
Yeah,
Regardless, the Federation, named for the United Federation of Planets, as well as the Federation-class dreadnought of decades gone by. Shame.
yeah.
Was one of the last Galaxy-class starships built, as the Ross class was slowly and beginning to supplant them. Mostly because they knew the Galaxy's time was over, but they might as well keep up production for at least a little while longer. Spare parts until they finally had the ability to just scrap them all.
Yep.
With a few exceptions, such as possibly the original USS Galaxy, and of course the USS Syracuse. And the saucer of the Enterprise D, but nobody knows that yet. Regardless, it was decided, after the Dominion War, to refit the Federation as Federation 1. For those unaware, Federation 1 is effectively Air Force 1 of the United Federation of Planets.
It is the transport of the President of the Federation. Just like Kronos 1 is the flagship and transport of the Chancellor.
We have no idea what the Romulans use, but ultimately it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because the Federation, despite her old age, is still a grand old beast. And still quite luxurious, still top of the line, despite the fact that the Galaxy-class program has been proven to be less than satisfactory, shall we say?
Yeah.
But with the sheer amount of luxuries and the fact that the Enterprise D proved to be a monster during the Frontier Day incident, well, it should be stated that a Devron is still incredibly dangerous. In fact, the Federation was prepared for the personal transport of Anton Chekhov, son of Pavel Andreevich Chekhov, during the Frontier Day incident. However, the Enterprise, the Federation, flagships.
Yeah.
The Federation was unable to leave space dock. Mostly due to the fact that it was under constant bombardment by 344 ships, including 10 Odyssey-class super dreadnoughts, including the Enterprise F.
Yeah.
So instead of leaving, and after dealing with the uprising of the drones, the Federation just channeled all of her power into space dock, giving that her one final boost to sustain and buy the Enterprise D time to take out the beacon and save the day. It bought precious minutes. Not enough to prevent the crippling of Probert Station, but enough to save the day.
Indeed.
The Federation continues to serve as Federation 1. And there has been something of a review to see if the Galaxy class could be put back into production. Hint, hint, STO.
Yes.
Hey, it makes sense. If something proves to work and just needs a little bit of sprucing up, as it were.
Yeah.
But that's that. Time for Stats.
Yes. The entered service year of the Devron class is listed as 2399, but we're starting this as if it were 2409. So like it's still in service by the time of STO. And for its systems values, basic Devron, comms 10, computers 10, engines 11, sensors 9, structure 10, weapons 12. It uses the flagship mission profile. So it has command 4, con 1, security 4, engineering 2, science 3, medicine 1, thanks to the space frame modifiers. It is a scale 6 starship, and its weapons are phaser arrays, one second, just copying over something I missed. Weapons are phaser arrays, phaser cannons, phaser spinal lance, photon torpedoes, and a strength 5 tractor beam. For talents, it has improved warp drive, redundant systems, saucer separation, and secondary reactors thanks to its profile, with the redundant systems going into communications to the space frame. The mission profile gives it diplomatic suites for, well, entertaining dignitaries and quarters for the president and presidential quarters. And it has command ship, finally. Because this thing can serve as the seat of Federation government in an emergency.
And with the sheer amount of room in a Galaxy-class starship, evacuation is in the tens of thousands.
Yep.
1,000 people makes this ship actually rather deserted.
Yep. For derived stats, we have resistance at 6 equal to scale. Power is 16, engines 11 plus secondary reactors. And shields at 14, structure 10, security 4. Descriptor traits, Federation starship, last gasp of the century, Federation 1.
The USS Federation, last of her breed. Or is she? After all, when the Enterprise D destroyed the Borg, it proved the galaxy had quite a little bit left more to give.
Indeed.
Bye bye.
Still, yep.